Yo, what is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Still Tre, and I'm still that guy. You feel me? Appreciate y'all coming through as always, man. Y'all ain't really got to do that, but again, I appreciate it, bro. What the fuck are we gonna do about this shit, bro? What are we really going to do, right? Because every time I play this fucking game, the game feels different. Why? Every time I hop on this bitch, every day I hop on this bitch. I play the game every day, I think. I forget. Every time I play this shit, the game feels different. I don't know if it's because of the new patch or what, but the game feels different. I feel like they're doing things under the hood without telling us. I mean, I felt like that for a while though, like that's nothing new. They always say that they're not touching gameplay. This is the first gameplay patch, yada, 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 yada. I just feel like they be lying. Like, this is probably one of the worst companies when it comes to transparency with their consumers. And I get it. We don't need to know everything, but it would be nice too. It would be nice to know. It would be nice to know some stuff. It would be nice to know what y'all are changing, what changes y'all made. It would be nice to know, if when they do release patch notes, there's not, vague terminology or, I just wish 2K would take the time to go into more detail about things that they're changing or things that they're thinking about changing or looking into changing, because this shit is ridiculous, right? Along with that, I wish 2K would honestly just come to us with more feedback, because yes, we're probably the worst consumers in all of business, right? But at the same time, we're the most passionate. Playing video games is something we all love to do. And all we want is for the games to work and play how they're supposed to be played. We don't want no glitches. We don't want no cheesy shit. We want a clear representation of absolute skill, especially in the PvP environment. But for 2K, they just look at us as like, we the ATM machine. They just gonna keep taking money out of our pockets. Every year, every month, every season, right? That's how they view us. They view us as disposable, expendable, right? They don't give a fuck about us in the grand scheme of things. So why am I even bothering to make this video? Because again, I know there's other people out there that feel the same way I do. 2K, get y'all shit together. Start being more transparent with us. I still don't understand why there's nothing in place to where we could remake our builds and get our VC back. There's still nothing in place for that. Every other RPG game has a respec option, but 2K refuses to implement one. Even let's take away the my part aspect. Let's go to my team. Why isn't there something to where you could sell your cars back to 2K for VC? You get my team points. Why? And then now you can buy my team points in an attempt to get rid of the black market of buying my team points online. Again, while it's a smart business tactic, it's predatory too. I can see it from both sides. Again, it's a smart business tactic, my bad. But it's very predatory on your consumers. And as I get older, I'm starting to see this shit get worse and worse. There's a reason why a majority of the people that play 2K are grown ass men. Kids don't play 2K. It's grown ass men who play 2K. You want to know why? Because this shit costs a fortune to play. the amount of money that you put into this game, you're not going to get back with your time. For example, me personally, right, how I decide whether or not to buy a game is dependent upon how many hours I plan on playing it. So if I buy a game for $60, I plan on spending at least 60 hours enjoying that game. That's the expectation, at least. With 2K, I know I'm gonna get more hours out of the game, so I don't mind spending, but at the same time, I'm not one of these niggas that's rich. I'm not one of these streamers or content creators that's already lit. I'm broke as hell. Got kid to take care of, all types of shit. Family to take care of. I can't be sitting up here spending all my bread on this fucking game, even if I do enjoy it. Now people are going to, point out you can play now online, you can play offline modes, and I get that. Those are enjoyable too. But are they enjoyable 3 years from now when they shut the servers off? If I wanted to just keep playing 2K24, I can't even do that, because 3 years from now, their servers will be off and I won't be able to play offline. Predatory, right? Like I said before. So I say all that to say this, man. 2K as a business, they're booming. And they're preying on us as consumers because we're the worst consumers, but we're the most passionate consumers too. As in gamers. And it's not just 2K. Other game companies are doing the same thing. You see it with Call of Duty. You see it with Fortnite. Fortnite not so much because it's free. Which is the model 2K honestly needs to adapt, especially when it comes to their online modes like the park and my team. They probably can't do it with my team, but my park for sure. And one thing they did do this year with my park was make it a little less expensive to upgrade your builds. But again, the fact that we can't respec is the biggest problem, because just like yesterday, they dropped a gameplay patch and it changed the way the game plays completely, making builds that we had before less viable. So in instances like that, what are we gonna do? Make new builds, spend that money, get more VC. If I was to compare this to, let's say, World of Warcraft, right? One of the most legendary and iconic RPG games ever. One of the most established and respected RPG games ever. In their game, can you pay to level up? Yeah, that's new. That wasn't always the case, but you can definitely pay to level your character up. However, if the meta changes with your role or with your character, you can respec and change your talents or change your specialization for free. You gotta pay a little bit of in-game currency, but the in-game currency ain't a lot unless you keep doing it. For example, I think it's like 10 gold starting out, and then it goes to like 100. So I think 1,000 the more you do it, which is respectable because they don't want you to keep doing that. Like, that's low-key kind of cheating, but the option is there if you would like to, right? So if 2K could find a way to implement something like that to where we could, maybe spend some VC to redo our builds, or just give us our VC back for a deleted build, that would be great. But that's asking a lot from a company that we know is, what's the key word here? Predatory. They don't give a fuck about us. In order to be successful on 2K, after you spend that $60 or $70 on a new game, you gotta spend another 60, 100, 200 just to get your build. And then they patch the game, and then what you gotta do? You can still use that old build. It probably won't be as effective because the meta has changed. Or you can spend that bread again and start from scratch. Oh, we give you a rebirth so you get all your silver badges in the 90 overall. Yeah, but what about my VC? I'd rather just have my VC. Give me my VC back, bitch. We've been asking for something like this for years. We know it's not gonna happen though. But what they say, a closed mouth don't get fed. So that's the least we can do, is just keep asking. You can keep asking. Keep complaining, customers. Keep complaining. Keep complaining. That's what I recommend. Just keep complaining. Keep complaining. Because the more we complain, the better it'll be. Believe it or not. You know what's crazy? I wish the next makers would complain more too, or voice their opinions more, because they hold a little bit of weight when it comes to this 2K shit. Not a lot. They hold a little bit of weight, but a lot of them just dick eat anyways, and walk on eggshells when it comes to speaking about 2K and the way that they conduct business, because 2K be feeding these niggas. But let me know in the comments below what y'all think. I kind of went all over the place with this video, and I apologize for that. But just let me know what y'all think, man, of 2K, man, the way they've been doing us, because this shit is getting out of hand. Like, this shit is really getting out of hand. To where it's like what where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because it's probably going to continue. But where do we go from here? Let me know in the comments below what y'all think. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're still here, make sure you're following me on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter. The links for those will be in the description below, as always. So if I'm not here, check me out on there, because I post TikToks every day. I post YouTube shorts every day. I'm active on Twitter every day. So make sure y'all following me there if you're not already. But yeah, man, that's all I got for this video. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.